Alright guys, I'm running a little bit late. Gonna watch some Thunderbolts. I'll let you know how it is afterwards. This used to be our drive-in theater. What's the deal? Alright, I just want to give Thunderbolts a 8.5 out of 10. It was a good movie, and it was very, I think the takeaway from it was, like, you're never alone. Even if you don't got family or whatever, you can make your own family, and somebody's gonna be there for you. So just remember, you're never alone. I love you, and people love you, and there's always a family out there for you somewhere. Sentry was a cool character. There was bits and parts of the movie I thought I wasn't gonna like, but every time I thought I wasn't gonna like it, it would bring me right back. So Bob was cool. Sentry was cool. I'm at Sentry 24, no pun intended. This theater is very special to me because my mom used to bring me and my brother here when it was the drive-in theater. We used to come here and watch movies with my mama all the time. So I came out here by myself. Johnny Man he's been tied up lately, so I had to give a follow-up on Thunderbolts. So it was a good movie. Let's go Marvel. Bueno.
Did you get a new phone or what?
No, hey,
You
this
just
is my
didn't
old
have
phone.
the case on it anymore?
Yeah, I just don't have the case.
Well, I got you a ticket, fool.
Bro, let me see.
Let's do it, eh?
Fantastic Four, doggy.
That's right, man. 1, 2. Get your healthy food in there, bro.
Me and Gabriel are gonna see Marvel's first family right here. But you think it's gonna be good or what?
Better be.
It better be,
I won't
huh?
waste my money, fool. Alright?
How good was that movie?
That was great, bro.
Alright,
Had a good old time.
on a scale from 1 to 10, how good was it?
I'd have to put it at probably an 8.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I give it a 10, dog. I'll walk
I'm
you
not
up.
as much of a superhero fan as you, bro.
Bro, that
but it was
movie-
fun, dude. It was fun.
Yeah, it was good.
It was
dude.
a pretty good storyline, too, dude.
I think you delivered, dude.
Good time, brother.
Yeah, Fantastic Four totally delivered, bro. Marvel is back, dude.
It's back, brother.
It's fucking back. I'm gonna go watch some Superman. Think it's gonna be better than Fantastic Four?
Hell, nah.
No?
Fantastic Four. I would put Fantastic Four right below Captain America, the first one.
Yeah,
That's how good it was.
it was good, dude.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna find out, dude.
Let's see.
All right, guys, give your ratings.
I give Superman a 10 out of 10. I didn't think anything was gonna compete with Fantastic Four.
What about you, Chente?
Same, 10 out of 10. I mean, I didn't have high expectations, but man, it just blew it out the
What
water.
was the question you just asked before we walked out, Chente?
What is better, like what soundtrack, Fantastic Four or Superman?
Comment down below.
I liked the Fantastic Four one. I thought that one was better, no lie.
I like
But
Superman.
But Superman has his own theme song too, you know. what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
dude.
I don't know.
And John Williams did the original.
Oh,
I'm pretty
that's
sure.
Why, that's why it's so good. That
I'm
makes
pretty
sense.
sure. I give this
That
movie a
makes
10
so
out
much
of 10.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, I didn't think it was gonna be good. You neither, huh,
Comment
Chente?
down
Yeah.
below, Fantastic Four or Superman.
Yeah, dude.
I
Every
think-
character in that movie delivered too. I didn't think I was gonna like any of them, and every single one I didn't think I was gonna like fucking killed it.
Superhero movies are back.
Yeah.
Superhero movies are
Metamorpho killed it.
All the
Mr.
characters.
Terrific was the shit, dude.
back. Look
Guy
out for
Gardner.
Guy Gardner,
Look out for a podcast coming soon.
Lex Luthor.
We're gonna talk about both of these movies in our podcast. So
Yeah, dude. They were both good, dude.
U.A.P.
U.A.P.
Okay. Fantastic Four or Superman?
Yeah, you can't do that. You're gonna have to see us.
Yeah, to see.
You're gonna see in the podcast.
Podcast coming soon.
Oh,
And then
shit.
comment down below what you guys thought.
All right. Bueno.
Ah.
What's the deal?
All right, guys, you are witnessing another U.A.P.
Another episode to our Urban Assault podcast. So, welcome to another episode, you guys. We are long overdue for another one. I forgot what our last one was about. I believe we were talking about Fantastic Four.
I think it was. What was it? It was Marvel and Thunderbolts and all that. No?
Yeah. I'm gonna go. Let me look at it real quick. I believe that was our last one. Dad, do you have anything you want to say before we get started?
Well, we could start off with Thunderbolts kicked ass, dude.
Yes. You know what? I haven't got to see that, so you can lead off with Thunderbolts.
Oh yeah, yeah. Johnny Man didn't get to see it. I went and saw it by myself one night, and I enjoyed it a lot. It was a really good movie, dude. Though I don't want to spoil it for Johnny Man, but I really liked it. All Sentry kicked ass. Black Widow's sister was cool, dude. Yeah, I think the takeaway from that movie was like, you know, sometimes even if you don't have a family, you can make up your own family, you know, and somebody will always be there for you. So, you know, I have a little clip about it. I shot by myself, so I'll put what I thought about it in another video with some skating or something.
Marvel really needed this, man, because I don't know. I think everybody was starting to get a little fatigued out. So I think it was a very good month for Marvel movies.
Yeah.
Or not just for superhero movies in general.
Superhero movies in general, yeah.
So my apologies for being on my phone. I was looking at our last episode. It is the Fantastic Four, Thunderbolts, and Phase something conversation.
Yeah.
I think we're defending Marvel's last decisions, right?
Yeah.
And like all their latest projects.
Yeah,
like
things that we liked and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that was what our last one has been. So since then, I don't believe we've talked about Captain America.
And about the box office thing, man, it's like I got two theories on that. One is like a lot of people don't go to the movies anymore.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
That's a big one. So
everybody's got wicked TVs at home and stuff.
That cuts
you
a
know,
big
like,
portion of your viewership by at least 20%. You know,
and two, I think maybe people did get superhero fatigue because, like I said, that happened to me way before everybody. By the time Infinity War came, I was already kind of like I had already been watching superhero movies since their like inception. I was already into X-Men and all that shit since way before. So, but
I remember being a little bit burnt out by the time Infinity War and Endgame.
But it was the worst time to get burned out when I got burned out because Infinity War was
everything we were waiting for.
It was everything we were waiting for. What I had to realize is that MCU was its own cohesive story.
It was its own canon.
Its own canon.
It's its
own
universe.
It didn't go with all the original Fantastic Four and X-Men and Spider-Mans and all that shit. So I should have just invested in it like that. To me, I was like bombarded with all these movies. We even watched Ghost Rider, and that wasn't part of MCU. But I mean, that's how much we were invested in all these movies, and we still are.
Not even that. Around those times, you got to think Superman was also coming out. Batman's were coming out. Like a lot of superhero movies
and the
that
true
weren't
fans
just
are
Marvel.
still here. You know what I'm saying? The true fans are still here. You know, Johnny Man and my niece were the ones that brought me back. Like they were like, "Oh, Uncle Carlos, you know what's going on with MCU?" And I was like, "Man, I gotta catch up." So I went back and caught up. And the thing is, it's not like we didn't watch them. Like we still watch. We went to the movies and watched Infinity War and all that stuff.
All the ones that excited us.
We went and watched all those movies in the theater. You know, and that's the thing. That's another thing about the box office thing. Like a lot of people that were watching these movies, a lot of them just jumped on because of the fanfare, I think, and just being, you know, Iron Man being so hyped and all that stuff, you know what I mean? Like, and like now, like the real people are still here, especially the ones that read the comics, man. Kudos to you guys, because you guys are the ones that give us, like, some of us that don't read comics, that just love the lore. You guys are the ones that keep us going, you know?
Yeah, shout out all those YouTube channels that cover comic books. You guys saved me a lot of time, man. A lot of time.
And I never, like me, I didn't read. I had a couple comics when I was younger, but I was like, for me, it was the X-Men cards. I mean, the Marvel cards and DC cards. Like, back when I was younger, those were so big. That's where I learned a lot of my shit.
Like we just loved the media, like the Marvel media in general. Like all their, like I said, the games, the shows, everything. Like I said, of course we don't go out of our way to read all the
miss the cards though, dude. Like the cards were that was to me, that That was my thing when I was a kid. Me and all the homies, we had binders full of fucking Marvel cards and DC cards, Marvel versus DC, and those were like the artwork on those, and then you go on the back and you read a little something about the character or the battle or whatever's going on in the card. Like, I miss those. I miss just having those cards. I thought that was the coolest shit.
And Marvel is in a weird situation where where they have to, where they can't just drop like projects. They're gonna have this. They're caught in this little thing where they drop projects that are for everybody, like the Fantastic Four, where it provides a fresh starting point. Like you could just take the whole family to go watch it. You don't have no baggage where you need to watch at least 5 movies before to know what's going on.
Yeah.
This one was good because it was able, like I said, you could take everybody to go watch it.
And I feel like you don't always have to be invested in it like that too. Like the movies are still good. Like I guess.
But you do though.
I do take it for granted because we did watch them all.
And but then now a lot of people's origin stories and stuff, so you miss out on if you didn't get to watch that coming up with it. So now it's like the Marvel universe, the Marvel Cinematic Universe has built such a universe and lore where you have to be truly invested in it. Like it's like the comic books for the movie,
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. Like
you either you're a fan of it, you have to be a fan of it to be able to catch up on all of that.
It's
stuff.
like I said, me and Johnny, man, we knew a lot of the lore before they made the movies. Like a lot of people, they just jumped on when the movies came on. Like for us, we were one of those fans that were excited to actually see the Captain America story come to fucking to cinema, and see live action, So it like we knew all that stuff. Like we knew Doctor Strange, we knew Iron Man,
we watched those Lionsgate movies. We watched we watched the shows.
And like I said, I knew a lot of that stuff from the cards. And Johnny Man too. Like even with X-Men '97, like when we were watching, because Johnny Man had the card. Because I saved a lot of cards, and then when he was growing up, we would go to Noble and buy them, no. And Johnny Man has his own collection of Marvel and DC cards. And when Johnny Man we have the card of where fucking Magneto's pulling all the adamantium out of fucking Wolverine, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when me and Johnny Man saw X-Men '97, we couldn't believe we were fucking seeing that shit with our own eyes, dude, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
Just shit like that, but yeah, all the normies were tired of it, and those of us that love the shit, we're all still here, and we're all gonna go keep seeing those movies, and if you haven't gone to the theater to see this movie, Fantastic Four or Superman, they're both really important movies for the superhero genre. You need to get your fucking ass out there to the movie theater and watch it, and hopefully we'll get this podcast out before it leaves theaters.
Well, and then like when the new for the new Avengers and stuff, you're gonna have to watch a lot of the to catch up. This is a good starting point for all of the newer fans.
Yeah, that's a
jumping on point again. If you were like us and you got fatigued out a little bit of all of the lore, man, like. Because all the shows, it's overwhelming. It's overwhelming to get caught up in all of this.
Like Johnny Man said too, like even if you're new, it's perfect.
Or if you are not, if you're new and if you jumped off and you're gonna try and jump back on because you could just watch this movie and just be satisfied with it.
I think, dude, everything's gonna get reset. And I know what the catalyst is, like who the catalyst is.
Yeah, no, Franklin Richards is gonna reset everything.
He's gonna reset everything, dude.
That's why they're introducing him.
I'm pretty sure, and it makes sense because he's that fucking powerful. You know what I mean? He does that shit.
Yeah. So, and it's about time they want to be able to make their movies one-off-ish, where they could just make a storyline, and you could just watch that one story and that's it.
Yeah.
And it all connects to the overall canon.
Yeah.
They're trying to reset the universe, so now they can recast Captain America if they want.
That movie
and
kicked
tell
ass,
a different
dude.
version of Captain America.
That movie
or
kicked ass.
vice versa.
Yeah.
So like this, if you wanna jump on fresh, I recommend going to watch Fantastic Four. And if you're a fan who was interested in all of the, if you're an old Marvel fan and you liked all the old Avengers movies, like from Age of Ultron before, you will not be disappointed.
Yeah, you
with
won't be
this movie.
disappointed.
This one goes up there with the Captain America and Iron Man.
And what you gotta remember, all these dudes on YouTube, that's their gimmick, is hating on Marvel. Whether
that's
they
what brings in views.
They might be Marvel fans, but they're just making those videos to as clickbait. Yeah, like, you know, just to get you in and get you fired up. But the true fans, like, you could tell there's people that are like love Marvel and stuff. They love the movies, and you could see it in their reviews, you know.
And you need to have some sort of, like, it's okay to be biased walking in there. I grew up with 2007 Fantastic Four. You know what I'm saying? I truly loved seeing that fool surf through the thing and seeing Chris Evans chase him down.
And and he grabs Chris Evans by the throat. Dude.
Like don't get me wrong.
What the fuck you doing,
that
boy?
was my Silver Surfer.
Yeah,
but
dude.
what was her name? Jennifer Garner.
Yeah.
She was the she was Silver Surfer.
And they had their
Nothing
moment
bad
like
to say
that
about
too,
her.
dude.
Yeah, and it was way different.
Where it was different.
Cause he like looks her in her eyes and they want to fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like you can see it. You know, like you gotta give credit where credit is due. It's okay to love something, but you need to be able to give in to change to a certain extent.
Dude, she was cool, dude.
And you need to understand that this universe is not the same universe as the other ones. So this is different. Like,
yeah, you might get your Norrin Rad later. You know what I mean?
If you're with us now, you're damn near a comic book fan as it gets, because there's so many timelines. And look, there's 3 Fantastic Four movies. The Fantastic Four has been rewritten 3 times on the live screen.
Yeah.
If that ain't comic book,
yeah,
if that
dude.
ain't as comic book as it gets, I don't know.
That second one was so bad, I didn't even go watch it.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing. Sometimes, you know, not every comic book story is gonna be good either.
Yeah.
Tell me not.
That second version of the Fantastic Four, I didn't like that. I didn't even want to go see it. It didn't look interesting.
But how many times has the Fantastic Four been written in comics?
The original one was good.
You're only gonna watch this if you're like, if the Marvel has provided such an experience now where if you're a fan of the MCU, it's like its own comic verse almost.
Yeah.
You know, like,
yeah, dude.
Like, you're a fan of the MCU.
Yeah,
like,
no, it's true.
Like, that's a lot of time you spend to go watch a lot of that now. Go look at the complete MCU timeline on Disney Plus and go try and watch that.
And the thing,
go try and watch that in canonical order.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, dude.
Good luck.
I did. I watched it almost. I got
he watched most of those movies already too.
And I watched the shows.
Imagine being a dude who never watched this stuff.
I mean, I thought watching, because I would once a year back in the days before they fucked up Star Wars, I would watch it once a year, all of it in its entirety. You know. And
Star Wars is another thing. I don't want to fucking.
But I'm just saying that's what I used to do. So like now you go try that shit with MCU. You're gonna be there for months.
Even Star Wars has kind of reached that point where you're gonna be overwhelmed. You know, they've even kind of established.
But back in the days, all it was just the first 6 movies. You know what I mean?
So, and the show here and there.
So it would just take you maybe a whole weekend or something. You know what I mean? You could just sit there and watch it, and then
you could bang out 3-4 movies in a day if you're really trying.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. And so like I would always, every year I would watch Star Wars, but like with the MCU, like if I'm gonna watch that, if I decide to watch that, it's gonna take me like a month of every night watching something. You know what I mean? Just to enjoy that whole freaking universe. You know?
So that's why you gotta be able to appreciate stuff. And some people, I think they're going in there with the sense of, because everybody I talk to, like that I know, which, you know, using my anecdotal experience isn't really a good example, but the people that I've talked to, everybody's like, well, I like Chris Evans as Johnny Storm and homie as Mr. Fantastic. I'm like, bro, you're not even giving him a chance, bro.
Yeah,
like,
and that's like, it's
I
like Johnny Man
understand-
said, it's its own universe. It's its own comic.
You
like
need
its
to
own
go
comic
in
book
there with the
universe.
sense of a fresh mind. You know,
A lot of shit happens in the comics that they retcon
and
and
if
change
it's
things,
terrible,
and you know what I mean.
It's terrible.
Some
Look at
people don't
Roadhouse.
like it like
Look
that.
at Roadhouse with Jake Gyllenhaal. That was an awful movie.
Conor McGregor made that movie.
He made
though.
that movie.
If it wasn't for
If
him,
it wasn't
dude.
for Connor, you
Yeah,
know, and
dude.
everybody, yeah, like
You watch that movie
you
just
don't
for
go,
the,
you don't
just
go,
for Conor.
you don't
don't
go
even,
into that movie thinking like, yeah, but I like Patrick Swayze. Like, of course you like Patrick Swayze, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And it'll never touch that movie.
Yes.
That movie won't even never be touched.
Yeah, but
You know,
like you
but
don't go in there
You
saying.
watch that movie,
But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you
yeah.
gotta give Marvel the benefit of the
but you
doubt.
can
like
enjoy
you
it
give
because of Conor
everything
McGregor.
else.
Like I'll watch that movie again just because he's fucking funny in that movie.
Or
you
what
know?
other movie get like any Universal monster movie? You give it a chance because it's a fresh start.
Yeah.
You know, you're like but I like the old Dracula.
Okay.
You know, it's like
yeah,
bro,
the old Dracula or Bram Stoker's Dracula. But I like Dracula 2000. That was a good take on that. I like that movie. Or even Vampire in Brooklyn. You know, I mean, I don't think that's a Dracula movie per se, but I know.
But that's going in there with like super hard headedness. I feel like a lot of people are, and they're not giving those movies a chance.
Yeah.
Because I even heard it was Superman. Everybody on everything I watch on YouTube, because my YouTube is just covered with freaking comic book, and my YouTube is just brain rot. But everybody was either crapping on Man of Steel, or they were saying how this movie was gonna be terrible.
She pulled.
So I was like, you guys are like, don't get me wrong, Henry Cavill, you are my Superman. I love that guy. Man of Steel, still probably my favorite Superman movie, even after watching this one, just because I like the darkness to it. However, as much as I did not like to watch the Superman movie, I was like blown away with every twist and turn. Like, it was hard not to give it the love it deserves. So I feel like a lot of people need to go in there with a fresh mind and not thinking like this is like I like Chris Evans as Johnny Storm and Michael Chiklis's
Because it's
its own thing.
We were
And you
big
need to
Man of
give it-
Steel fans too.
Yes.
And we still went and watched that. You
and
know,
we gave what's it called, the benefit of the
We
doubt.
gave it a chance,
and it goes up there
and-
with one of our favorite
it
Superman movies
fucking
ever.
delivered. It delivered. That movie.
So we'll get more into that one, but
well,
like like I was saying, I was using my example with Jennifer Gardner. She was fantastic.
Yeah,
she
dude.
was the Silver
She pulled
Surfer.
the fucking gambit, dude.
She was fine as hell.
She pulled the gambit, dude.
Some fine silver chick with slick back hair.
Did you see
my
that,
gosh.
dude? She pulled the gambit like in X-Men '97.
It wasn't that cool. This guy's exaggerating.
It was that
I have
cool,
one.
like-
I have onto the complaints I have about Fantastic Four. I understand Invisible Woman is that powerful. I just feel like she shouldn't have been able to like head on sumo wrestle Galactus.
Yeah,
She
that-
should've- I think
and
she
I feel
should-
the opposite.
I
I
think
felt
she-
like she was that powerful. That was
No,
cool.
it's cool to be able, like, she was their only option because I don't see the Thing or Johnny Storm
Dude,
or
and she's still,
any of them being that powerful.
She's still,
I think she should have been able to knock him off balance. But
Well,
they
that's
should
pretty
have.
much what
they
she
should've-
did.
No, that's like running into somebody that's super
because
big. And,
look, even when
No,
she
hold
did
on, hold
that,
on.
she couldn't stop him.
No, she just overpowered him at the end with just full force.
Yeah,
There
but
was no strategy. I think they
And
should have strategically.
he was still coming back though. It took the Silver Surfer to finish that shit.
Yeah, but she was like,
You know, and it took them all as a team. I know she
I don't know.
did. They did OP her.
They OP'd her
They OP'd
a
her
little bit too much.
I think they
But
did a little
it
bit.
makes sense
I
because
thought it was cool
Franklin
though.
ends up being like one of the most powerful characters ever. It shows where he gets it from. You
And
know?
Sue Storm is pretty strong.
She's
dog.
very strong. I'm not complaining
She's
about
pretty
that.
strong, dog.
But I feel like for Galactus' first time, it should have been he should have been able to fight through that.
Yeah.
And it would have been cool if she would have like thrown him.
Well,
or
and the way
or something.
he did though.
Kinda, because
And
what's her name
think
had
about
to
it.
go.
That was pure parental primal energy that came from, dude.
But
You
then
know, that's like
when
your
we
mom,
don't see her do that
your
again,
mom or your dad, they're gonna
when we
nip
see her
cars
not
or
do that
whatever
again,
whenever
everybody's
that
gonna be
happens,
all
dude.
pissed off.
She came out mama bear mode, dude. And she was
did.
like, ah.
She was very that, but even then, I could live with it. I will still give it a 9 out of 10.
I like it because then she, like, you thought she was. You're like, oh man, she's overpowering
That's just
him
me
sick.
playing devil's advocate and being very nitpicky.
And then I like
that's
when Johnny,
the one
dude,
thing about the whole movie I could say I like.
Johnny
was, like,
Storm. Did you hear what he where he tells her, dog? He
Yeah.
goes, hey, tell Franklin that Uncle Johnny loves him, dog.
Yeah, I was like, no, they're not gonna
Oh,
do it.
dude, what the fuck? I know, me
I
too,
was like,
dude.
not in his first
Ah.
movie. I was like, no.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
don't kill him yet, dude.
And they didn't end
we
up
can't
killing
start
him.
it off like that yet, dude. Because I think in the comics,
He dies.
He does die, and that's when that Future Foundation is started, no?
Yeah, I think so. And
You
then
know, don't get mad at us if you're true comics and you read comics and we get this shit
and we
wrong.
butcher this shit.
Yeah.
But we believe Spider-Man takes over his place after Johnny
I
Storm
loved
dies.
that part, dude. That part was the shit.
Yeah,
And the
so-
Silver Surfer's all, you're not strong enough, boy.
That was the one complaint I have, being very nitpicky. Pedro, I think that as well. I think everybody
He surprised
has been
me,
reading.
too.
I think everybody has been reading the internet, and they need to leave my boy Pedro alone. All of us
Dude,
have
he
social
delivered.
anxiety.
I didn't
And
think.
God forbid, you need somebody to hold your hand while you're feeling anxious.
Dude. He was a good
Nah, I'm
actor,
just
dude.
kidding.
I didn't because I didn't
he,
think he was gonna be a good Reed Richards. 'Cause
He
didn't look like him.
definitely. Everybody was just trashing him before I saw this movie about how he was in everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then I saw him and I was like, well, no wonder.
Well,
he was
see,
the part.
Yeah, no, true.
He was
True.
Mr. Fantastic.
No, Johnny Man's right, 100 on that, because I didn't think he looked like Reed Richards, and I was like, is he gonna be good? They just putting some bato there, like, dude, when you see him play, he like, I forgot I was even watching like Pedro Pascal do it. Like, I was like, oh, this is Reed Richards. Like, he embodied the character. He was phenomenal, because I wasn't sure about him either, and after watching the movie, he's another one that delivered. He delivered too. Like, his character was right on for me. Even his stretching abilities and all that look fucking cool in the movie, dude.
And then everything is branded Fantastic or branded 4.
Yeah,
Everything.
dude.
The carriage or
The-
like his car seat
The logo,
was 4.
the whole universe, everything in that movie.
But everything,
was fucking,
the boots, everything had 4 on it. Like, Reed Richards made sure to have 4 on everything.
I did like their soundtrack more than the Superman one, though. 100, dude.
That's crazy.
Their soundtrack was.
That's crazy
wicked.
to say because it's just the old Superman soundtrack.
Yeah, the old one was done by John Williams.
That's what I'm
you know
saying.
What I mean?
That's
So,
a classic soundtrack.
Yeah, the original one is good. Maybe it's just because
However,
I already heard it, but
Fantastic
that shit was bad, dude.
Yes.
It was bad. The whole look of that fucking movie was the universe, like in the futuristic 60s. It was beautiful, dude.
It was an excellent choice to make it a futuristic 60s.
They killed it, dude. That movie killed it, dude.
It just made me want to see more heroes in that universe, in that futuristic 60 universe.
Yeah.
Did
They
you
built
want to
it
see
up.
any in that universe?
Well, I was happy just seeing them in it, to be real. I thought,
Really?
yeah.
An old 60s universe. Let me think of some cool superheroes who you want to see in like the 60s.
Well, a lot of them are around
Like
in
a
that time,
Spider-Man,
like Spider-Man,
a
yeah.
Spider-Man noir, like an old investigative Spider-Man would be cool. I'm trying to think. I don't know. I would think it'd be cool to explore more superheroes in an older time period.
That movie was good, dude. I was pretty satisfied with it, dude.
10 out of 10.
I was worried about Marvel, and
9 out of 10.
this took all my worries away. Thunderbolts was like, all right, we're warming up, and then fucking
No,
Fantastic Four was a home run, dude.
Fantastic Four gave us a Captain America Iron Man level movie.
Yes, 100. That's how good that movie was. It was just as good. It was up there with Avengers, all
first
that. It was a
Avengers.
proper introduction to the first family, dude.
Yes. And that's what's good. I feel like this month was just a good movie for This month was a good month for superhero movies in
Dude.
general because Like
We still gotta talk
Fantastic
about
Four,
the Thing, dude.
Fantastic Four and Superman. Yeah, true. You were able to take like your grandma to go watch those movies, and she knew who both of those.
Yes,
those
because a
those
lot of my
teams
family
were.
they don't know like a lot of these.
Or I'm
Like
sure
my
not every.
auntie and my uncle, they don't know like a lot of Marvel characters or nothing, or even my mom. But when I said Fantastic Four, they all knew who they were.
Yeah, like your older
you
older
know?
relatives.
Well, they all
like-
grew up in the '60s.
Yeah, like,
you know,
or-
they were around when that shit came out. So
Yeah, all your older relatives. I'm sure they know.
yeah,
For sure. So that's what's cool. That's probably why these ones will do better in the box office than like your Thunderbolts
yeah.
or your.
Because a lot of people know them. Like, and even the thing when
Those
when,
are very
when the
mainstream and
Fox
household names.
when the Fox Fantastic Four was out, the Thing was huge. Just like Hulk was always huge. They always had fucking toys and merchandise always evolving around the Hulk and the Thing, dude. There was always all kinds of shit for them, dude.
And the Thing was
Toys and all
the
kinds
Thing
of
was
stuff.
so good in this movie.
The little foam hands. They had the foam hands of the Thing's hands and some of the Hulk's hands, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So the Thing is a huge character that a lot of the kids used to love, you know.
I want to see the Thing fight Hulk in this universe.
Yes.
It looks like they made.
I
him
like his
strong.
rock beard, eh? His
Yeah.
rock beard was sick.
That was cool. They gave him a beard.
Yeah, he looked cool, dude.
They did every character in this movie justice.
And I didn't think he was gonna do it, bro.
No.
I didn't think he was gonna do it, and then at the end, fucking Johnny says, Say it, dude. And he's all, it's clobbering time. I was like, what the
That's
fuck,
fine.
dude?
And it was cool because Galactus was just ragdolling him.
And
'Cause
I
was
thought I
thinking
was
too-
gonna have a problem with his voice, but it didn't even bother me at all. Everything was fucking wicked.
True.
Even Johnny Storm was cool, you know. He like a lot of people were worried about how they were gonna portray him, bro. He was a good rendition of that character.
He was. That's a good actor though.
Yeah.
He's a good actor. So are we done with Marvel? 9 out of 10. It goes up there with all of those.
Dude,
great
I give
ones.
that fucker a 10 out of 10. I give it 11 out of 10. For me,
I'm just being.
know,
Yeah. 10 out of 10.
that movie was fucking good, dude.
I'm just happy I'm just happy that it looks like Doomsday is gonna be in good hands.
It better be good. Doomsday better be good, man. It's got to be good. If not, we got Franklin Richards to reset the whole thing. I think everything's gonna be all right. You know what I mean? They're gonna be able to bring everything full circle. All the Fox X-Men movies, everything that we've been experiencing over the last freaking 25 years is gonna come full circle, and they're gonna close all
the chapter
all
on
the
it.
chapters on all that. So that's gonna be really cool, dude. So
And start Blink.
I'm hoping the RDJ thing works out. You know,
I hope that's not real, man. I hope they really end up like just giving us some random ass dude. I don't know.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. But you know what?
So all you comic book guys, I know you guys are fans of it, and you guys you guys are like super cool. But I feel like we should get a proper Doom for his first Avengers level threat like this.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't know what to think about that, dude. Ever since the day they announced it, I don't know what to think, to be real. I don't know what the fuck is going on. You know what I mean? So we'll
Just
see.
stay open-minded because Kevin Feige be cooking in that kitchen, and
Well,
with
maybe
Fantastic
Doom-
Four,
maybe
it
Doom-
was getting hot in there.
There's some good theories like about Doom and stuff. So go watch Variant. Variant will catch you up on all that shit. There's a bunch of other channels too that are covering it that have good theories on what
happen.
what could be happening with RDJ and Doom.
And to all you bastards who are leaking the movie before it even gets like fucking edited, bro, cut that shit out, bro. Let us fucking watch it in theaters, bro. Please.
Yeah,
Unless you
dude.
have a YouTube channel and that's your whole
and stop
gimmick.
hating and start supporting. You know what I mean? If
Unless
you
it's truly
don't-
shit.
You want to make a
Because
job
you know
on
when
that,
it's
dude.
garbage. You'll know when it's garbage.
You know, and I'm gonna tell you like this: out of all the movies, all the other movies were prototypes compared to what we get now. Like a lot of the other movies, they were always hit and miss. A lot of the movies, you know. Now, like even the shows that people don't like, I always find them genuinely good. Like She-Hulk, I'm a little biased because I really love She-Hulk. But,
She-Hulk was good.
But either way, that shit was fucking funny. That show was
She-Hulk
funny
was
as
good.
fuck, dude. All the shows have been good. All the shows have been good, and I still want to watch Ironheart.
Okay, so my thing with
can't wait to
She-Hulk.
watch
Now that we're further down, the reason why I feel like people don't like it is just because she was very unlikable because she's like a modern day.
She's a boss babe,
Yeah,
modern day boss babe. But you know what? I'm gonna go and say it. It's better than Deadpool. She's better than Deadpool.
Hell no, hell no. But what's it called?
She's better than Deadpool, dog. She breaks the fourth wall better.
No way.
She's way better, dude. She's a way more interesting character to me, dude.
No way.
Way more.
But it was very good. It was very good.
I'm just talking about her in general.
But she's such a cool character. To find her unlikable like that was probably hard for a lot of people.
Yeah, dude. For me, it was. I couldn't believe that people weren't
She-Hulk.
That nobody liked her.
It was hard for them because they didn't like that. It was hard for her to be. They didn't like it because she was very unlikable as a character. The series was good, but her character herself wasn't very likable.
See, and I like
which is not good for your main character.
I thought the character was good. I love the character. I love the way she looked. Everything about her was fucking.
I don't know.
Amazing,
she made
dude.
some very terrible decisions in the show. I don't know.
But that's what she always does.
They wrote her pretty bad.
She does that shit all the time.
They wrote her to be very
That's how her life is in the comics too, though.
Like all messed up.
Yeah.
Well, it makes sense,
She's always trying to balance that Jennifer and She-Hulk life,
See, so it ended up being good then.
And it was a funny ass.
I liked
sitcom,
it,
dude.
I liked it a lot.
I liked it. It wasn't just a show. It was a funny ass sitcom to me. Like
I liked it a lot. I did feel like she was very unlikable.
You got all this other stuff. You got all these different kinds of elements, adventure elements, scary elements, like that go, and then you got the sitcom element, and I thought that shit was funny. All the supporting characters were funny. They were funny. That dude was funny, huh?
Oh yeah.
He's I'm gonna go talk to it, or whatever he said about that girl. I was like, oh no, dude.
True.
It was just pretty funny. But anyways, I want to see Ironheart, and to me, Marvel's kicking ass, dude. Like I was saying, is like all the other movies were prototypes compared to what we get now. Like what we get now is pretty high quality stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like if it's garbage, I'm the first one to let you know.
But you gotta watch it to know, though.
Yeah, but if it's not but you can't act like every project is perfect,
Maybe I just enjoy them because I like the Marvel.
You got to be able to give critique where there's critique, and you got to be able to give credit where credit's due.
Well, like the Marvels was good. You got to watch that shit.
I'm gonna watch it.
And you got to watch Miss Marvel. Like I wasn't interested in that. I didn't think it was gonna be good. It was a good little like teen TV show. It was good. It had good characters. It was fun to watch. It was good.
I'll watch it. It just didn't look interesting.
And then because you gotta watch it because it makes the Marvels that much better.
Yeah, no, well you have to. It's a precursor.
Yeah.
See, but that goes back to our point. If you want to watch the Marvels, you need to watch Miss Marvel.
You gotta watch WandaVision. Because Monica Rambeau gets her powers in there.
You gotta watch Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
You gotta watch 3 freaking things before you even go watch that movie.
Dude, and all the shit that people don't like, I like, dude. Like, I like Captain Marvel.
I'm gonna go watch
I like the Marvels.
And I'm gonna get back to you.
I like Love and Thunder. You know what I mean?
And we'll make an episode for you guys, and we'll call it Are Marvel's Worst Projects Really That Bad?
Yeah.
And we'll see. I'm gonna go and watch them,
especially with all the other real shitty movies that they come out with. Like,
but I felt like Doctor Strange, Ant-Man,
like the Sony verse is shit.
Good. But that's Sony. That's not MCU.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. That's legit shit right there.
That makes you appreciate the MCU.
Dude. Go fucking watch the Sony verse and then come back and watch all of Marvel's so-called worst projects and then tell me they're bad, dude.
True, that's a good comparison.
You know what I mean?
Or go watch The Flash.
Those are masterpieces compared to the Sony verse, dude.
Or Warner Brothers fucking Flash.
Yeah, dude.
I
wanted to see that one.
First Justice League.
I wanted to see that one. That looked good because it got Michael Keaton in it.
That was the best part, everybody said.
Oh, really?
That if it wasn't for him, the movie was terrible.
Yeah, dude. I think, you know why I don't think it probably was terrible. I think it was just bad because of all the drama that the DCU was having. For one, it was already dead. It was already on its
And the
fucking
movie went
deathbed.
through so much rewrites.
And yeah, that, and then their main actor was involved in all kinds of crazy shit off set.
But that probably makes it a bad movie.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
You gotta critique it when there's critiques to be made.
Well, you know what
I'm
got me
saying?
pumped about that movie.
I wanted to watch it until freaking.
So yeah, I think we're done with Marvel. I mean, I think we're done with Fantastic Four. That movie was epic, dude.
Yes, and this has just been more of our conversation, us getting back into everything. We didn't come as organized as we usually do, as you could tell. We're kind of all over the place, bouncing back and forth. But, you know, we're coming at it strong with some content in the next couple weeks, you guys.
Yeah, and we just got so much to talk about, like, you know.
Yeah.
When it comes to Marvel, we get a little excited.
And well, yeah, and our mind bounces from here.
Yeah,
here
dude.
to there. So, Superman, baby. Here we are.
Superman. I wasn't even excited to watch that, to be real. I knew I was going to watch it. I had to.
We kind of forced ourselves to
because
go watch it.
we love Superman. We've always loved Superman, no?
And every Superman project you watch is more or less going to be good. Even Superman Returns, for it being like one of the most hated ones, was good.
My favorite part is when he's
Superman 3, one of the most hated ones, was pretty good.
Shooting him with the machine gun and the fucking bullets are just bouncing off of him, dude. That's like one of my favorite Superman moments ever, dude.
Or when he catches the airplane.
Yeah, dude.
Like, those are sick
There was
parts.
some good moments in that movie, bro.
So, it's hard to... I don't know. Superman is the man. Like, he's
the original.
Yeah, like
he's
the
original
poster
superhero
child for superheroes.
Yes.
Like, if you
have to pay respect to him, dude.
Yeah, James Gunn had to come out swinging with Superman, and he delivered.
Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna like that movie, and every character that I was like disinterested in, I ended up loving.
From Guy Gardner to Mr. Terrific, Metamorpho especially.
I didn't think I was gonna like. Like, I was watching it, I was like, they got too many characters in this movie. I don't think it's gonna. To me, I got Justice League vibes from the old DCU, and then but when I fucking went to see it, every fucking character delivered.
All of them.
Every single character delivered. My favorite character in that whole movie was Mr. Fantastic.
Terrific.
What am I thinking, dude?
No, they're very close, and we're just talking
about Fantastic Four. Mr. Terrific, dude. That was my favorite character. Sorry, dude. So if that's a character you love and I just butchered his name, sorry.
Rip us in the comments.
Yeah, his mask was freaking sick.
It was.
His mask
was
really
the best part of his costume.
Yeah, it was.
And then his
jacket, dude.
His jacket was bad.
And when he sits in the chair, dude.
I mean, his ship.
His little thing, like, and then his like chair thing, and then he's got the spheres that go around and do all the shit.
Oh yeah,
dude.
He was bad. He was
badass, dude.
Mr. Terrific. James Gunn is very good at writing each character and making them very likable. You know, giving them their own little
and like Metamorpho,
personality.
Like when I first saw when I first saw the trailer, I didn't know who he was. I was like,
I still don't know.
I thought he was a bad guy. I thought he was a bad
cool
guy, but he ended up being a good guy.
Yeah, he's part of the Justice Gang. For all you guys that don't watch. I'm very excited to see Batman.
Guy Gardner too. I didn't think I was gonna like him.
He was one of the best parts of the movie.
I didn't think I was gonna like him.
He even stepped up to Superman. He called him Boy Blue.
Yeah, dude.
That would have been a good one.
Dude. No, they all delivered. Hawk Girl, all of them, dude.
10 out of 10, I will give Superman.
Yeah, me too, man.
It made me very excited for James Gunn's new universe. I'm upset because I do like Robert Pattinson a lot.
And he was throwing shade at the MCU now, dog.
So I like Robert Pattinson a lot, and I do get upset how they have 2 Batman projects going on at all times, which is very unnecessary. But you know, I'm very excited to see the Batman Brave and the Bold, the new James Gunn Batman.
Because they're gonna end up canceling the other one, dude.
That's what they're saying right now. Hopefully not, Because I like that Batman.
Because that Batman was good with the Riddler.
That was one of my
best,
favorite Batmans.
One of my favorite versions of the Riddler right there.
Yeah.
Was that one.
So hopefully they don't cancel it. Brave and the Bold, I'm very skeptical because they're starting off with Damian Wayne, which is like a year 15 Batman already, which is pretty like extreme to make Batman that old already. Especially
well, you've seen all the other. You've seen everything before that, like
at least a year
times,
7
dude.
Batman.
I mean, not 100.
You know what I'm
times,
saying? Where
but,
he's a little experienced, and you give him Dick. We don't even get Dick yet.
Yeah, well, we got him in the old Batman.
You don't count that. You can't count that.
But I'm saying you've seen it.
We didn't get a Jason Todd editorial. We didn't get none of that.
I want to see some Red Hood. That's what I want to see.
He's already going to be
some
around.
Jason Todd Red Hood. That's what I want to see. Dude.
He's going to be around already, and then so is Nightwing.
So it might be good, dude.
And Teen Titans.
Because then you get a Robin, Damian Wayne, and then you're probably gonna get Red Hood and Nightwing, dude.
But we won't see like their origins.
All three of them in this same movie,
like,
dude.
I understand not doing Batman's origins, but just cutting out characters whose origin stories like matter.
Just like
is
the
crazy.
Animated movie, bro. Oh my gosh.
You gave us a 3-hour movie on Rocket Raccoon's freaking origin story, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm very skeptical.
Now you got me
Batman.
pumped because I'm pretty sure that's what we're gonna see now.
I've been very skeptical about everything James Gunn has done, and he's done nothing but deliver. So
I mean, look what he did with Guardians of the Galaxy, dude.
That's what I just said. Like, he gave us an origin story for him, but then he doesn't want to do origin stories for DCU.
Yeah. Well, we just got that in the last one, though.
No, but for like the Robins don't get their origin story told.
What are you
or
doing,
nothing.
big guy? What are you doing?
Sorry, that's our cat.
I knew he was gonna do that too, dude.
Yeah,
He was going behind the blinds. So
I feel like James Gunn, he's been delivering so far with the Suicide Squad and
okay.
What's it called? I need to watch Peacemaker.
We've finally seen Superman in his black suit.
We saw Ultraman.
Ultraman, dude. I'm pretty sure that's the same Superman from Doomsday, no?
No, I think in Doomsday he's the good guy. I think in Doomsday he comes back at only 70% power with long hair.
That's right.
So in this one it was the opposite.
Yeah.
Because in the animated movie,
that is right.
I believe Superman quote unquote dies.
In Doomsday.
Yeah, and then Ultraman
they bury him in the
out,
black Superman fucking outfit, dude.
Yes, and then Superman comes out in the black suit with long hair and a gun. And a gun to kill the new Superman.
The new clone. Clone.
So it was cool to see this new Ultraman in the black suit with the long hair.
Yes. That was a cool little turnaround, dude.
Yeah.
Ultraman was cool. I thought that was like.
I didn't think they were gonna give us Ultraman
I thought that was a
right
cheap cop out too. I was like a clone Superman with the U, and I ended up fucking loving him. He was cool, dude.
It ended up working
Every
out.
character ended up kicking ass in there, dude.
Yeah, because it's either Superman or Ultraman that rocks that black suit with the long hair look.
Yeah.
It was cool to me, man. James Gunn nailed it. Even when you see Superman go and save, like when he knocks the big old monster over, he goes out of his way to save the building to make sure it doesn't crash in. The only time you really see buildings crash is when everybody's evacuated from Metropolis, which shows his concern for the people. Everybody's like, well, he's crashing through all these buildings, and you see the buildings fall. Like, what about the people? And it's like it shows he does like go out of his way in some of his fights to save everybody. Yeah, to save as much destruction as he could from happening.
Well, sometimes like even natural disasters happen, and
Superman's known for saving.
Sometimes people, like in real life, sometimes a lot of people die, and then sometimes like no people die. You know what I mean?
True.
But
and I didn't think we were getting Ultraman this early in the storyline, which was very cool.
Lex Luthor was good too.
But he plays Beast, and even him as Beast was very good.
Oh, that's who that was.
From First Class.
That's why I recognized him.
He's a fantastic actor.
And you know what? I didn't.
He was levels on. He was petty.
I didn't. He was
petty.
Dude. He was a good Lex Luthor. I didn't think I was gonna like him at all, dude. In the trailer,
I knew who the actor was, and I felt like he was gonna give us a good performance.
Yeah, I was not ready for that movie, dude. I went into that movie like not wanting to like it, I guess, and I ended up loving it.
I definitely had feelings for that movie, like I had confusion because I didn't want to like the movie, but we liked the old Christopher Reeves movies.
Yeah.
And that's the vibes I got from this. Like like heavy Christopher Reeves vibes in this movie. If you like the old ones, you will definitely like this one. I feel like that's what made me give it a chance. Was the fact that we liked the old Superman movies and this one felt
and
like
we had in a fucking. We just snapped about something when we watched that movie. It was it was like, poof. It was the very first ever. Lois Lane is the very first ever boss babe.
That's a controversial opinion that we're gonna get canceled for, but
is she or is she not, dude? She's
is.
the original boss babe, dude.
She's too much. They did very well at writing Lois Lane's character,
dude.
because I was just like so confused with her.
I got like since you mentioned Christopher Reeves vibes, she gave me vibes of the original Lois Lane from the
she was
first
written
movie.
just like
dude.
her.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, because even her and Superman, they go and they fight, right? They get into a fight about work. It's a work-related fight, right? You know what she goes and tells him? This is something that a woman would go and say. I'm sorry to all of our women viewers of Urban Assault.
if there's any, there's probably like maybe
all of you fine ladies that are watching this right now.
Well, what she tells him when they're fighting.
Yeah, they're fighting, right? And she goes and she tells him, she's like, I just knew this wasn't gonna work.
She tells him,
and he's like, what the hell? We were just arguing about work. Like, why did you make it all personal?
Yeah.
So he's like, well, all right. He doesn't say none of this, of course. He just just gives her a look like, wow, like you're really about to say that right now.
And then he walks out. And then he
doesn't argue with her. Don't argue with her. You will never win. All right? Just leave like Superman does, right? Because get this. He goes and he leaves, right? She looks back all pissed off, like, he really left. What was he supposed to do?
And then there was water.
Sit there while you're all mad?
Yeah,
or go up to you and try and kiss your ass?
No, he did the right thing. You know why? Because she was washing dishes and the floor was all wet and it wasn't from the dishes.
Yeah, so he wasn't going to put up with all that disrespect. You know what I'm saying? He was just like, well, fine. If you feel that way,
that's the best thing you
feel.
can do is just walk away, dude. Yeah. Your lady will love you more for it.
Why would he entertain all that nonsense?
You sit there and engage. Your girl's she loves a man that's not even gonna engage.
Did you notice when it came to work? When it came to work, he was more than willing to argue and stand on his ground. But when it came to fighting, he was just like, I'm not even gonna entertain this nonsense. Yeah, dude. Like when it came to his relationship.
Look, and
that's what I was like.
The whole movie after.
However, he messed up. He told her, "I love you" first.
Yeah, dude. You don't ever tell your bitch you love her first, dog.
Yeah.
I mean, this might be controversial, but you just don't do that.
He messed up.
You don't do that.
He messed up. He told her he loved her first because get this, she was all like. She didn't know what to say. She didn't even tell him she loved him back. It's not till the end of the movie.
Well, he was lucky he got that too.
Yeah. Who knows? That doesn't always pay off. You're not Superman, motherfucker.
Yeah, you're not Superman, bro. That shit ain't gonna pay off.
Yeah,
for you,
like even Superman, like I don't know. They did very good at writing their relationship because that is always the. I like how he wasn't so cucked out in this movie.
No, but it's true, dude. Like
they always.
If
I
your
feel
girl
like they
thinks that she's more valuable than you are, you're done.
He's Superman, and she feels like she's the prize.
Yeah, dude.
He's Superman.
That's the only reason why he kept her. So don't do no cuck shit like that. Like my son said, you ain't Superman.
You ain't Superman, bro.
You know what I mean?
So you guys are gonna click off of this video after hearing that.
Us, but that's some real
true.
Shit.
If you get offended by that, you are indeed the problem. You know, and they feel like I feel like they go out of their way to make Superman like a cuck sometimes, or like they make him take a lot of unnecessary bullshit from her that he doesn't have to. And in this movie, I felt like him walking away was good enough for us. For the good enough win.
Yeah, dude.
Him saying he loved her first was not good, but I'm willing to overlook that because he got it back.
And that's female energy, bro. Like
that's how good of a
you
that's how
asking
good
your
writing
girl,
it was.
if your girl's supposed to ask you, hey, what are we? What are we? You be asking your girl, what are we? What are we? Or you come with this I love you first shit, like you're doomed, dog. You're doomed.
Now think about if she was asking
and even if
Superman.
your girl does stay with you after that, you're in for a world of hurt because then you're letting her lead your relationship and
you're screwed.
You're screwed, eh? You know what I mean?
So I do like how they wrote their. I think the writing in this movie really stood out because they made you really hate Lex Luthor for being so petty. They made you like confused at Lois Lane for all of her logic, of course. Yeah. And then they changed up some stuff too. They made what's his name Kal-El's dad, Superman's dad.
Yeah.
They made them They made
them. Was that some real shit? Was that real?
I think they kind of made them bad guys. Yeah. They made Kryptonians like a conquering race. Like they go and they conquer other planets, or they're like they do what's better for their people. You know what I'm saying? And they go and they tell Superman to go and lead the world, save the world in his image, take as many wives as he wants, and this and that, which I don't feel like Superman's parents have ever been like
dude, that was like, what the fuck?
And for that kind of movie to have that kind of twist and turn was crazy. So even if you want, as a Superman fan who is tired of seeing the same old stuff, they came at you a little sideways too.
Yeah, that was real sideways. Go take as many wives and rule those people. I was like,
that was nuts. You're like, what the hell?
I couldn't believe that, dude. I could not believe that, dude.
They rewrote Superman's whole backstory with that alone.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a comic book thing in one of the comics or what.
But it makes sense. Aliens would be like that, though. It's a true science fiction thing. And what's it called? They made Crypto. Spoiler. They made Crypto. Click off now. I'm giving you a warning. All right. They made Crypto Supergirl's dog, which was very cool. I think he's always been Superman's, right?
Yeah.
They made Crypto her dog. And they made her a handful, man.
Oh, yeah.
A handful. Because she's over there partying and she's, oh my gosh.
Dude,
whoever wrote this movie understands women. I will say that. Modern day women.
All she needs is a fucking...
She looks strong. I'll say that.
Oh my god.
And even Superman was tired of her.
Yeah,
He's like,
dude.
yeah, that's her. I'm tired of her. It's like your little sister. You know what I'm saying? You're like, I'm just going to let her do whatever she does.
That was a modern woman for sure, dude.
Her and
all she
Lewis.
needed was a breathalyzer in her car, dude.
Yeah, you know. So hopefully one of our next projects is Supergirl. I'm super excited to see her. Super excited to see Supergirl.
What was the one with Darkseid where she becomes?
Oh, Superman.
What was that one?
No, it's Supergirl, isn't it?
That's what it is, huh?
I think Supergirl is with Darkseid. That's a good movie. Any animated movie you won't go wrong with watching.
Oh, never, dude. All the animated movies are fucking.
And if you're a younger fan watching this, go watch anything from Lionsgate Marvel.
And go watch all the...
No, Lionsgate Marvel especially, because that's where you'll get the Avengers, you'll get Doctor Strange, you'll get Iron Man, you'll get Hulk versus Wolverine, Hulk versus Thor. You'll get a lot of stuff that is very rich that you won't get from the MCU. And that's all from Lionsgate.
And who does the DC ones? All the DC
Warner Brothers.
ones are good.
Warner
Brothers. Duh.
Yeah. So
all
if
the
you
DC
have HBO
ones
Max, you could go
too,
watch
dude.
those. And
Doomsday,
if you haven't seen the original
Supergirl.
If you haven't watched the original cartoons, go watch those. The Fantastic Four cartoon, the Silver Surfer cartoon, the Spider-Man and X-Men ones, of course, the Batman one, the Superman one is okay.
Oh, Batman, dude. Batman.
And Justice League. Those ones
Batman
especially.
animated series is the shit.
If you're a younger dude, go watch those, please.
Dude, that's who's going to be one of the bad guys in the next Batman, I think.
Oh, and then Clayface.
Clayface, dude.
He's getting his own movie.
Yeah.
A horror movie.
Oh, really? Oh, is that what that is? I saw that something like that about
solo
that on
movie.
YouTube.
It's a horror movie.
Oh, it's not a Batman? It's not a Batman
He'll
movie?
probably be for Brave and the Bold. He'll probably be that Batman's bad guy.
Interesting. Yeah, that's one of my favorite fucking sagas right there is the fucking Clayface one, dude.
Right.
And the Two-Face one was
So
good
James
too,
Gunn
dude.
is cooking up in the kitchen. It's getting
Yeah,
hot,
dude.
baby. Let's see who's better, him or
Interesting.
Feige. And they're homies too, so it's healthy
Interesting.
competition.
And he was throwing shade at MCU after he left, dude.
Well, they're healthy competition always is the best.
Well, maybe he did see some stuff over there that was bugging him corporate-wise, and he's like, maybe
And
he's
him and-
happier over here,
And
you
him
know?
and Feige are homies, I think.
Yeah.
Feige had him doing all kinds of stuff over there.
And I just want to say this. I don't want nobody to think we're misogynistic or nothing like that.
Did you not hear this guy what he liked? He said Ironheart, She-Hulk, the Marvels. Come on, if that ain't all your freaking proof right there, you guys need to.
Yeah.
It's okay for people to have some type of thoughts and like other stuff.
Yes.
You're not supposed to like everything 100%. You're not supposed to agree with what somebody has to say 100%.
100%.
You know, like, you could probably think we're retards on a lot of our comic book knowledge.
Yeah.
And that's fair. Because we're probably going to think you're retard on
Yeah.
a lot of the stuff you say. You know?
And I just want to say at
I'm
the end of
sorry
the
for
day,
using that word if that offends you. Not sorry.
in a relationship still too, it is a partnership. You know, I just want to go back to some of the shit we were saying, you know, and you still respect your girl. You know what I mean?
Look, he did. Superman respected his chick the whole time.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he stood his ground, and she respected it.
Yeah.
Well, look, it's okay to be... We're hopeless romantics as guys. You know what I'm saying?
We
Guys
are, dude.
hopeless romantics. And look, Superman's a hopeless romantic. It worked out for him. He wasn't going to take disrespect where disrespect was given.
Yeah.
Because, look, the first sign of disrespect is like, oh, hell no, I'm leaving.
Oh, yeah, dude.
He dipped right away. He wasn't going to take that.
Oh, yeah, dude.
You know, not all of us are like Batman, bro. You're not cold like Batman. You're not. All right?
Or Tony Stark.
Yeah, you know, we're lover
know?
boys, bro. That's
Some
why
of
we
us are lover
That's
boys,
why we relate to Peter
know?
Parker. You know what I'm saying? Because nothing goes right for that guy. Never. He
dude.
never gets the chick. He never saves his chick all the time. You know, like, he's a hopeless romantic. You see him in those Spider-Man Raimi movies.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Like, Mary Jane in those movies is terrible.
Oh, yeah.
She
Kristen
is,
Dunst.
yes.
And this is another thing, like, I hate when they... I don't want to say this.
You shouldn't be
I'm not gonna
writing.
say
You
it.
shouldn't be writing.
not gonna say it.
You shouldn't be writing female leads to be so unlikable. That's all I gotta say. At least Lois Lane, she's always been that character. It was true to her character to
Yeah.
be like this, and she wasn't too bitchy. She was actually very. She ended up saying "I love you" in the end. You know what I'm saying?
No, she was a good character,
Yeah,
dude.
she wasn't totally trying to control Superman.
See, that's what I didn't like about the I didn't like the Lois Lane. I think it's in Batman Returns, where she's all smoking cigarettes and shit. Maybe that's just a small pet peeve for me. I
In
just
Batman
didn't like.
Returns.
No, in Superman Returns.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the fuck?
I said Superman Returns.
I thought
right?
you said Batman Returns. My
We'll
bad.
check the camera.
Okay, we'll see. But I was like, Batman Returns? What
No,
the fuck?
Superman
I
Returns.
was like,
Lois
what did
Lane.
I miss in that
Isn't
movie?
it? But isn't she? It's been so long since you've seen
I
it,
was
son.
like, fuck, what?
But she was smoking cigarettes in the.
Yes,
huh.
that's hell nah. Hell
know?
nah, Superman.
And she had a kid with another vato.
Yeah, like, come on.
That movie was good though. Like I said, it had its hit and misses. But that's what I'm saying. Like superhero movies, like you watch them, some of them
They're
from back in
realistic.
the days. Well, a lot of them they're flawed. Like the ones we watch now, they're flawed, but they take more. They have more thought put into them. Like
And it's a lot more easy to critique them,
yeah,
you know? Or it's a lot more easy to critique the old ones because you can say the CGI and stuff.
yeah,
But these ones were very nitpicky, I want to say.
yes.
We're looking for every little thing. And for even all the projects I didn't like, I still liked them.
Man, we're getting home runs almost all the time. I feel like.
Yeah, like I said, even the projects I
Compared-
didn't like, I still liked them. I still can't name one bad project.
It's like I said, go watch movies that are actually terrible.
They need to bring
And
back
then-
practical effects and stop spending so much money on CGI.
Well, that's who we didn't talk about, dude. Was fucking Galactus, dude.
Yes. Was he practical?
He had
He
some
was in a
practical
suit,
effects,
huh?
yes.
The actor was in the
Yes.
suit, huh?
Galactus was fucking sick, dude.
Well, we were on Superman still.
I know, but I had to bring it up. I mean, we were already towards the end of that.
Yeah, true.
I mean,
Superman was so good though.
I just wanted to bring up Galactus because we didn't talk about him, and Galactus was the shit.
Before we go on to
that
Galactus,
was the most important thing of fucking Fantastic Four was seeing fucking Galactus.
Yeah, he was sick. And then they made him like a kid.
Yeah.
Like, you noticed that? Like, he was all like about to rip Reed in half. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, did you see that,
I was
dude?
like,
He was scary too, dude.
He was.
He felt like Galactus, dude.
He did. He was very
That was
powerful.
one of the best comic book portrayals I've ever seen was Galactus.
I definitely think they could have underpowered Susan a little bit.
Practical effects, though, you were right, though, because
They're spending so much money. Look at Fantastic Four.
Yes.
They built all of those sets.
And the thing's costume was
More or less, it was modeled around a practical suit. Yeah.
Yes, I mean, the thing we get now looks identical to what he is.
No, but even this one, he was modeled. They had him modeled around like a real suit, I think.
Yeah.
But for Fantastic Four, they built those sets.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the stuff, they're actually in that environment.
And he became the thing in that suit. You know what I mean?
Oh, Michael Chiklis.
Yes. I mean.
Is that his name?
Yeah, that was legendary. One of the most legendary performances of the thing ever.
Yes. If you
just thinking about that thing back then.
This cast rivals the first Fantastic Four cast.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
Oh yeah, dude.
Tell me not.
Oh no, they do 100. They do 100. The movie itself blew it out of the water.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the original, and I love Rise of the Silver Surfer. I mean, he was dope in that movie, and everything was dope. But like this movie as a whole, was fucking blew that out of the water.
And you know what I did like about Fantastic Four when Reed goes and he thinks about giving up Franklin for like a quick second, and she's like, "I saw it in your eyes. I saw it in your eyes."
He was just running in his mind as a variable. He wasn't gonna consider it.
Yeah, and she's like, "Well, I saw it," and he's all like, "Well, of course I thought about it. I'm not gonna go like it's supposed to cross my mind." Like, it was just.
Oh,
funny.
that was insane, dude.
That was a
like,
fight for no reason.
That was
funny as hell. That had
that
me
was
rolling.
me too, dude.
I was like,
Scandals, no.
He's like, well, yeah, it crossed my mind.
She knew that's what he does. That's why she picked that fight.
Yeah,
dude.
she was just looking for any reason.
Oh God, that was funny.
That was funny.
Yeah.
Because even Reed Richards was going through it too. And he's a nerd. That poor guy can't even.
He couldn't even defend himself.
Yeah,
dude.
he didn't know what to do.
He was fucked. That dude, yeah, man.
That was good too.
He's probably a cuck.
Reed, but that's because he's in the.
But you know what? He's not, because he still stays on his mission.
Yeah, and he's at work.
He's always on his mission all the time.
All the time. He ain't pounding it like he should, but you know.
Yeah, dude, you know, he's holding it down his end of the deal.
Yeah,
you know.
he needs to be that. That's the thing. He lacks. He needs to be able to. He needs to tap it a little bit more. She's distressed, you know.
So do you want to run it home or what?
I think we got off everything we needed to say. We may have gained some followers. We may have lost some. We shall see. Go watch our last podcast. See what has changed, or you know, just to see where. I think it's a couple months just to see where how far everything has come.
And you know,
Marvel or just superhero movies are in a good place right now.
They are.
I'm very happy.
And don't think that we're gonna give up, because we ain't giving up. We get busy with life. Me and Johnny Man were on different schedules for a long time. Now we're on the same schedule. You know how it is. People get busy, and this isn't like for us. We do this because we love. We want to connect with people who care about the same things we do.
And we enjoy making content.
We enjoy making content. You know, so. You know,
we think more of the sense of when we come home and we want to scroll YouTube and we want to see some cool content about. We make content for like when we come home from work that we would want to watch.
Yeah.
You know, like we would want to watch dudes go rollerblading go trail skating like that with some cool that are funny, or talk about superhero movies, or we're just trying to brighten up your guys' day a little bit. We know it's hard out there.
So you'll always get another episode from us. So
Expect it. It may not come now,
expect
but it
it.
will come. And we're gonna try and come at it with some force soon. Urban assault, baby. So you're witnessing a UAP, and we will catch you in the next episode.
Bueno.